my name is Navpreet Singh and today I'm here with 11th January 2020 exam review. So the task 1 was actually the combination in the academic module, the line plus table. And the line graph contained the percentage of students who were graduated from a university in Australia from the year 2004 to the year 2012. And there were two categories. The one had maths as their subject, and the second category didn't had maths as their subject. So this was the line graph. And about the table, there were two categories again: the students who were having maths and the students who didn't have maths as their subject. Their salaries were depicted on that. So looking at this thing, I believe that it was very easy task, because describing line graph and the table is quite easy rather than the bar graph, because in bar graph we have to assume the value, but in line graph we can skip that part. And moving towards the task 2 was of agree and disagree type. The question was, people's shopping habits depend more on the age group they belong to than any other factors. Do you agree or disagree? So I believe it was an easy task, because whenever we see the people of different age groups, we can say that, like, for example, I would like to take an example. The youngsters, they like to purchase the western dresses more often rather than the ethnic wear and the cultural dresses. And moreover, this age group of youngsters, they tend to purchase the clothes on nearly every occasion every month. But on the other hand, the older people, they don't like to purchase any new clothes on every month. Rather, they usually purchase their clothes on special occasions like weddings or parties, but not every month. And also, the older age group don't like western dresses more often. Most of the people who belong to older age group, I'm not talking about all of them, but most of them. Another factor is the youngsters, they like trendy clothes. They like to wear the clothes which are in trend, the fashion, they like to keep it up, while on the other hand, the older people don't like. So another thing which I can include in this essay is the youngsters, they usually have more access to the internet, and so they have more info about the fashion. But the elder people, they tend not to access the fashion related items on the internet. So we can say that financial outcome is also there, that the youngsters, they usually like to spend money on clothes, fashionable items, accessories, etc. But due to lack of access to the internet, the older people don't spend more money on that. Another factor which can be included here is the most youngsters like to show off a lot, so they want the new items, the accessories, expensive items. But the elder people, they don't believe in that thing, so they don't like to purchase the new clothes or new things. The youngsters like to do some experiments on their looks, but the older people, they don't, because they already have less time to work. So they tend to focus on their career rather than to be fashionable in this era.